Oh, and also this is for Patreon.
So for Patreon, we can go a little wilder.
Yes.
The article's wild already, huh?
That's why it's automatic Patreon.
How wild?
Okay.
Go ahead and put the phones away.
Should I wait for that?
Oh shit.
The guns came out.
Guns came out.
The guns came out.
Said go wild, right?
Oh, because it's Patreon.
Like that, huh? Oh!
He's trying to one up Bart.
You're gonna give him that?
All right.
You're gonna give him, oh, what? Oh,
Patreon
damn, look at
time.
that body, bro, damn!
It's real in Patreon.
I'm starting the timer.
In YouTube scandal news submitted by Chris Hansen,
Oh.
a YouTuber Onision is crumbling under a child grooming scandal.
Onision, yeah.
Onision, I said that wrong.
wait.
I apologize. YouTuber Onision is crumbling under a child grooming scandal. Damn!
God.
Yes, what is this child grooming? What is it?
I don't even know what child grooming is.
What even
Like
is that?
combing a girl's hair and shit?
Is that it? Like,
Really?
Is it actual grooming or is it
it's
like
child grooming?
You've never heard of
bringing
grooming?
into the circle? Is that what it
Grooming
is?
a-
Like preparing them to get be married or something? Or
Like pet grooming, you know, like they go.
I like these guesses.
No, not physical grooming. It's like mentally grooming for them to later on have a relationship with them.
I heard that.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I
wait.
heard
So is
that.
it like they're a minor and they're like, all right, I'm gonna wait until you're good.
Exactly.
I'm gonna groom you to how I want you, and then you're 18.
Exactly.
Everything I taught you.
No, I don't even
Let's
think
go.
they're doing it at 18. They're just getting them used to being comfortable with them at that age
Yeah,
that they're at right now.
well, for this specific story, we are talking about how Onision, aka Greg, and his spouse, or I think maybe former spouse, because they might be getting a divorce right now.
Oh my God, they're doing a threesome?
So hold on. So the spouse, she used to be referred to as Lainey, but now she's transitioned, and so now he's referred to as Kai. Okay, so Greg.
How come they never
Kai.
choose like a basic name like
Kai's pretty.
Arnold
Because they're too
or
fabulous.
something? Yeah, okay.
it's too fabulous.
Okay, so there's a lot to the story, people.
All right.
So Greg and his spouse Kai, they have been called out by many victims, saying that they have been groomed by them. And so specifically, there's these two girls that are like the loudest victims, and also Chris Hansen is involved because he has been sharing their stories on his YouTube channel, which is called like Have a Seat with Chris Hansen.
Oh, so that was the real Chris Hansen when it said, I thought somebody had just took the name. All right, Chris.
No, I mean, not that he actually submitted it, but he is involved in this story.
That'd be dope if he did submit it though.
Hey guys, big
True.
fan. By the way, link.
But yeah, so he's been uploading a lot of videos with these victim or alleged victims, I guess we have to say legally. And so, first of all, here's Onision and Kai. Back when
Kai is the one on the right, right?
Onision.
Is he?
Greg.
What kind of YouTuber is he?
Oh, so he's
Justin
been
Bieber
around
intimidator.
for, he's like an OG
His face
YouTuber.
looks familiar.
Is he
But what does he
sunburned?
do?
So he
I would think so.
Is he sunburned?
He looks sunburned as a motherfucker.
So he's been known for, like his first video to go viral was the banana song video where he's like, I'm a banana, he's dressed as a banana.
I don't know the white side of YouTube.
Well, it is on the white side. Wait, but back then it was only white YouTube. What are you talking about?
That's true. I still don't. I don't know banana song.
Yeah, so apparently now he's best known for his objectifying content and controversial reputation. He rates pictures that women submit to him, gives his opinions on their bodies, and comments on other YouTubers, is the way they described him in this article.
Damn, they hate him. Whoever wrote that shit hates his ass.
Yeah. Well, he has been described by another YouTuber who has reported his accusations a lot on YouTube. She calls him the R. Kelly of YouTube.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So-
Seems like he's ready. He has a secret house that he brings all these chicks to.
So there is an accusation that he would force one of his victims to be locked in the basement.
Oh shit.
God damn.
And so he's also being accused of like shaving a girl's head mid-sex.
That's grooming.
Getting
Grooming. I see where it's coming from.
That's so fucking fast. How did you fucking come up with that so fucking fast?
That is literal grooming. That fool got. He has clippers and he's like, let me give you a fucking fade.
That's dirty talk, there's choking, but to shave somebody's head mid-sex? Well, first of all, as a chick, she should have felt like her vagina was garbage. Because if he has the time to like grab some clippers, turn them on, and then like...
Well, he did it to degrade her.
Right, oh, okay. I was like, still was garbage.
That's the reason why he did it. And so for that girl, her name's Shiloh, but then for
did he do
Sarah, who's a victim that we've been talking, or like that is very loud in this whole thing. So Sarah, when she was 13 years old, she was a fan, and she began talking to Kai mainly. And this is at that time Kai was 19 years old, and so she was 13. And so like she ended up having an online relationship with her specifically, and like Kai would send her photos of like her tits, and like at one point like you could see her cooch, and like she was sending her inappropriate photos, and they had like these like jokingly like romantic relationship with one another, but this was always online. But then Sarah was going through problems at home when she was like 16. And so that's when Kai was like, well, I'm gonna talk to Greg and I'm gonna have you move over here with us. And she was like, what the, oh, okay. So then Sarah leaned on to them a lot, and so she ended up moving in with them. And so Sarah was coming out in videos with the couple, and a lot of people were really concerned. They're like, why?
That would look evil as hell.
Ew.
But it's sunburn.
Guy liner, that's why.
It's makeup, right? He has to have on makeup.
It's gotta be guy liner. That has to be.
Guy liner?
Yeah, dude. Right
He
over
looks
here.
like he's
Looks
like
an Egyptian, man.
actually old, but he's trying to be like a cast member of Twilight.
So
Is Sarah the one on the far right?
Oh, so Sarah is the one with the glasses.
The 16-year-old.
Yeah, so at the time she was 16, she was living.
So what were they doing? Having threesomes and
So
shit?
here's the thing. They were grooming her this whole time, which means they didn't actually like do anything illegal in terms of like having a physical relationship with her, but they were cuddling. They were like I don't know, having her do certain things. I don't know. There's a lot of details.
Family members kind of cuddle sometimes.
Sure, but they're not family.
Oh,
So
this is different because Kai was already sending her nude photos.
okay, yeah. Yeah.
right.
Like that's already
That's already illegal, right? That's
level of intimacy.
Well, 19 and 13, like that is. I don't know. It's gotta
You
be
can't send nudes to a 13-year-old.
Yeah, you're not allowed to. Yeah.
If
Yeah. Well, by
a
the
dude
time-
did that.
She did that by the time she was 14 and 15. That's when they started texting, sending flirty messages, including that topless photo.
Because people are getting in trouble
Oh, also
for being underage and sending nudes.
Yeah.
Yes,
That one for sure is
did
bad.
send her a topless photo. So Sarah did confirm, like she did give her pretty much child pornography. But anyway, so then people online started speculating like, hey, this is weird. So it got to the point where Greg sat down and like pretty much forced Sarah to do this video saying like there's nothing going on, you know, everything's innocent. And then like Greg was like, we don't cuddle, there's no physical contact, blah blah blah, it's like all very platonic. And then so Sarah was saying now how she was just like, yeah, I was sitting there, I was like 16-year-old and hearing him say this, and I'm just like, what the fuck, but it's not true. Like we do cuddle and we do things that you're saying we don't, or whatever. Anyway, the point is with Sarah, 4 days after she turned 18 years old is when they actually had sex. At like all three of them.
They were fucking counting it down.
Oh man, that was a count.
Wait.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
What age was she when they
She
started?
was 18,
she was 18.
4 days after
days
she
after.
turned
So
18.
funny.
Gotcha,
It's like
gotcha.
when you're a molester but still don't want to be illegal. That's the shit that they're doing.
I actually skipped over the how Kai and Greg got together. Kai was 17 at the time that they actually drove to cross state lines.
Right, where it was legal.
In a
legal.
state where they can legally have sex.
Ew.
And so
So how old was Greg at the time?
41,
Probably, huh?
I don't
37, 28.
Look, he looks like he's 45 trying to look like he's 19.
No, he's I think he was like late 20s when she had she was 17.
So, like, almost 10 years
mid to
older.
late 20s. I think.
Damn.
That's crazy
Yeah.
that you even turned on by somebody with that
I
mentality.
know,
Like,
weird. So they have
He's
two
there.
kids. They have 2 kids.
They
together.
do have 2 kids.
They have 2 kids. But that they refuse to show them online and stuff.
Thank God. Those poor kids.
So all we know is that one of them was born in 2013 and the other one was in 2016, but we don't know anything else. But yeah, like she ended up getting pregnant and like they got married and all this stuff, but again, they met when she was 17. So people were already. Oh, and he had been married previously too, by the way. And then in the relationship,
He's lived a life.
He has.
in the relationship between his first ex-wife and then meeting.
Well, he's 45. I mean, he has a lot of life.
There was this other victim, Shiloh, in between these two relationships, and Shiloh was saying she's the one that got like shaved.
Groomed.
Yeah, I literally groomed, I guess.
What kind of content do they do? Like mukbangs?
Like, what are they? What kind of YouTube channel is this? That'll be so funny. It's a parody music video channel.
I know.
And this fool's out here fucking. He has a child dungeon and shit.
She told you he does the banana shit. The fucking.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
The white side of you.
Yeah.
And so apparently he got her pregnant.
Shiloh, the groom. Okay.
Yeah, and but she had like a not a full miscarriage because the baby ended up like the fetus died, and then so she had to have this fetus like delivered or else she was gonna go into sepsis. So she had to fly back to Canada because he forced her to he had her come over from Canada when she was over there to do the to get the baby out.
Yeah.
That's when her mom hid the passport and like her passport so she couldn't return because that's how abusive he was. Like he gave her a list of like things where it's like you can't see your family and like all this other shit, or he's like super abusive. And so like I said,
He's very patient though. He waited until the girl was 18.
That's what I'm saying. A molester that doesn't want to be illegal.
He has one of those virtues.
He's like
Very patient, man.
So like I said, Chris Hansen has been investigating this, right? And he has announced that the FBI are looking into this. So there is an investigation.
Damn.
How did it take so long if there were so many people coming out at different phases?
that's crazy.
FBI has to. When it's federal, they like to.
I just forgot that you didn't have a shirt on.
I know. I just kept.
I'm just thinking the same thing because he's talking.
When nobody brings attention to it, it just seems normal. Like now, they was like, when the first video first started, they was like, "What the fuck is up with Tahir right now?" And then they just accepted it, but until right now,
It's simple.
yeah, we out here with it.
It's because you started being serious. I had to pay attention.
So this is what it's like when I do shit like this.
Yes.
I almost put it back on because I'm a little chilly, but
It is cold.
yeah.
I was like, you're brave.
It was like they feel it. I know. When I felt it, I was like, they hard. I was like,
All of us are wearing jackets.
yeah, I know. FBI, well, they build a case first, like so they have to cross-examine everybody and get hard evidence of something that they should investigate because they're not gonna come at it like half cock.
It's gonna ruin it.
Yeah, they're gonna have like it's not like with state when they like charge you with something and you go to court or something like that. They don't know if they're gonna win. The federal government literally they build a case against you so they can bring you up on multiple charges. So it's never just one.
That fucking sucks. It has to take years.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
Then
Like, 'cause
there's more
sometimes people don't want to.
victims.
Yeah, people don't want to testify. They be like, "No, I'll tell you, but I don't want to testify in court."
Very true.
So they have to make sure they have an airtight case. So and sometimes that takes years.
So to conclude this, the most recent development is that Greg, like I said, he has been served papers to get a divorce from Kai. There's this other victim named Billy who came up in this whole like conversation, and so
So they're like guys and girls.
no, Billy's a girl.
It's Billy with an eye.
So
Billie Eilish.
yeah. Oh man, there's actually so much more to say about the story. There's just not enough time. But anyway, so Billy was like adding to the story, and so Greg responded on his Twitter with a screenshot of their conversation, and in that screenshot included her phone number, Billy's phone number. So because of that reason, Patreon banned him for doxing. And so now he doesn't have access to his majority of his income, which is Patreon, because it's been shut down.
But we have our Patreon thanks to you guys.
Yeah, thanks for watching on Patreon, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
But yeah.
Get exclusive content like this.
Nobody, my Patreon hasn't even seen my nipples.
Wow.
You guys should feel lucky.